Hey Clashers, there is 7 days left in this current Legend season, as you can tell right here, and the plan right now is to push for 3 and for 7 days and see how far I can make it. The strategy which I'm going to choose for this one is going to be the Super Witches to see how far I can make it in this video in those 3 days. I will show you attacks from every single day so we can see as well the difference in how bases are going to change over the trophy ranges. Let me know what you think. How far do I make it in 3 days? Type it in now in the comments, and let's see if you were right at the end of the video, because we are pretty much starting exactly on 5,000 trophies. How far can we make it? Let's get the first attack started. Well, 5,000 trophies, I have not expected, to be honest, another village. I mean, something like this. I'm already surprised that we're facing a town of 16 though. So, well, let's get to work. So what are we going to do though? We could use the Flame Flinger for this one single Inferno Tower, which is, wait, it's a multi-Inferno Tower actually. So that's it. No, all of those are multi-Inferno Towers except this one. But I would love to get that Fireball in there. So we will use the Warden here, just like that. The healer's in there as well. Then still the Warden down here. The Flame Flinger down here. We can use the Wizard already for cleanup. And this looks so far pretty good. Like, no surprise traps, no surprise whatever. That's always a big thing. Like, lower in Legends, the traps sometimes are super wild. Like, you have all of the traps in one corner and things like that. That can sometimes really mess things up. So, I'm happy that this so far has not happened. Let's see if there's any traps here. No traps, which is appreciated. But now, when can we use the Fireball? That's the next big question. So far, quite a bit of damage. Okay, what is... should go here, right? So let's use the Fireball. Take down the Clan Caster as a bidding as well. I wait for the Eagle. No, we cannot wait for the Eagle, to be honest. So let's just do it like this. Wall Break. Valkyrie as well. Super Witches. Festoons. This looks good, I think. This looks good. Nice. Let's add some archers already down here. This looks really good. Let's use the King ability. Let's use that race to get even more power. We don't even have to jump towards the jungle because it's reachable. I mean, as I said, we will just go through the different days and different trophy ranges as it is, right? Like, there is nothing, like, I don't know, scripted, whatever. We just attack whatever the game is going to give us. And this is what we are getting on 5,000 trophies. And to be honest, it's not really surprising, right? Like, on 5,000 trophies, it's either really highly upgraded players who are not attacking daily, or it is just players who are not upgraded that well. It's like those options, I guess, and not really anything else. So yeah, no big surprises there. Wall break. I don't know even why I'm wall breaking, but whatever. Let's get that in. And we are getting our first 3 stars. So now we have a check mark for day 1. Let's take a look how day 1 exactly went, offense and defense. And then we can move on to day number 2. And we have successfully completed the first day of this push challenge. Defense is looking great. I mean, as you would expect, right, on 5,000 trophies. And we have already claimed 1 defense on the second day. We have started into the second day on 5,252 trophies. And obviously, we're going to go about more attacks. Or we'll go into more attacks in just a second. The army is going to stay the same. So let's get in. And let's hopefully collect some 3 stars and see how we do on day number 2. Well, we're still quite low in Legends, and this is what you typically find there. I don't know, like, it's kind of crazy. I just found a Town Hall 15 as well, which I skipped for the video, to be honest, because Town Hall 15 wouldn't be as interesting, even though I don't know if this one is even further upgraded. Well, let's just take it as it is. We just take the Flame Flinger on this side. We're going to use then the Warden over here, and, well, hopefully we can not mess things up, because that would be really, really embarrassing, to be honest. So let's just hope for the best. We get the Fireball in here. Nice, just like that. So we get that Eagle Artillery out of the way as well. We can use maybe 1 Loon to take down that Mortar, and then we should be able to lure that Warden back over, right? The patch should last not any longer, I think. Should run out any second now. And like within the next 5 seconds. So we placed the Queen already, so we can lure him back out there. We turn that Warden invisible, so we want to keep him alive. That would be appreciated. Valkyrie, Warden, everything in here. Wall break, nice, has worked. Fling is still looking good, and that should already look really, really solid for us to get a nice 3-star, because obviously the village is not as upgraded. So yes, the early couple of days, I mean, you know, the villages are not that well upgraded. But for us, it's really important that we're super consistent then with our 3-stars, because it would be really, really annoying to already fail early on. So that is for sure something to keep in mind. Let's use the phrase here. Let's use the rage here. And this looks already really promising. No big issues. Let's go. Nice freeze. Town Hall should go down. Flame Flinger has taken already half of the village, kinda. Royal Champ. Let's just do all of the hero abilities by now. And let's just take that nice 3-star. So yes, I would expect though that the next day, like day number 3, we'll get slowly further upgraded villages. Because I think around like 5,400 trophies or something, we at least get solid villages. Like not the best attackers on defense, but I think already solid attackers when it comes down to solid bases when it comes down to defending. I think that should be then better. At least that's what I'm hoping. So let's now check out how our day number 2 went, and how far we're up now after just 2 days of pushing. And with that, we're finishing a successful second day. We went perfect again on offense. On defense, we're still waiting for the first defensive 3-star. No one has 3-starred so far. And we're starting into day number 3 on 5,407 trophies, because we have already a couple of defenses in. Still, so far, no defensive 3-star. The question now is, can we yet again go perfect on offense? And if the bases are going to change and we have the first couple of maxed out villages against us. Well, we have already a proper looking base. So where do we go for? Like, what are we going for? We could possibly go for that scatter shot, because I think the explosion might be really nice. And then we go in from the far side. It is a long way to the town hall, but I'm really confident in my super witches to actually go the distance. Should we try that? I think we're going for that one. Okay. Flame Flinger, no, we'll just use the siege barracks, I believe. I think that might be the best bet here. So we need to make sure that we're getting our fireball onto that scatter shot. That is the important thing. We have to work as well with the invisibility, I think, because there's a lot of damage. Take a look at that. And Warden taking a lot of damage, and we do not want that Warden to go down. We would even take down that Queen. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Now maybe some archers here. And I can already place my Queen, because the Warden should run out in around 7 seconds. So we can place the Queen already here. Just be careful with that healing. Oh no. Warden, come back. Yes, please. Hello. Yes. Thank you. Perfect. Okay. Now we're placing a baby dragon here. Get some test runes in there. Just like that. The Valkyrie to funnel. King on the outside. Siege Bergs on the outside. Apprentice Warden in there. Things are not looking too bad. The question now is, where do we try to wall break? What are we trying to wall break? Maybe on this side? Yes, I think that wall break location looks amazing. We can do one wall break into the Tesla as well. That should work as well, I think, pretty nicely. Let's freeze poison out of that. Now one more wall break. Okay, that wall break is not going as intended, but it should be alright. Let's freeze this. With the heal as well in the core. Wait, the Warden already went down. That is obviously not good whatsoever. But I think we can, with the jump, especially to get towards the town, that should be no problem. So let's use another freeze. So our troops are staying alive for a little bit longer. We still have the Royal Champion, which we can add. I do not want to add her just yet. I think we'll wait for a little bit. Healers are still doing their job. We can use the jump now towards the town hall as well. Question now is, when do I add the Royal Champion? I would like to have the town hall already down by the moment where I start the Royal Champion, because otherwise she just might run into the town hall poison and stuff. So that would be obviously not optimal. But at the same time, we have to be careful of even getting this in time. So rage now. Can then freeze maybe. Just like that. Maybe add the Royal Champion in just a couple of seconds, I guess. Queen should slowly make their way there. Well, are we even starting on the... I think we're actually starting on this side with the Royal Champion. We have the cleanup then going as well. Super Dragon on the other side doing work. That should overall still give us the 3-star. Even though the attack overall has not went perfectly to plan. But that should be no problem, because I think the plan itself was pretty solid. So that was no problem then later on. Royal Champion ability. And yes, indeed, it's going to be a nice, easy 3-star for us. Perfect. Tornado Trap is going to delay things a little bit more, but a 3-star is a 3-star. But it's the first couple of villages we have found now, which are decently upgraded. So that's obviously a nice thing to have finally reached its trophy range where we're getting such bases. But the question now is, how far did we made it? Like, did we make it after 3 days of pushing? Let's take a look. And that's it. All 3 days completed. We have overall gotten 199. Yep, that is kind of unfortunate. But I have received my first 3-star on defense. That is, I guess, something not really celebrate about, but hey, that's the first time a 3-star on defense, and overall this means we have made it to 5,589 trophies. Well, I know this is now slowly becoming the trophy range where it gets harder and harder to push because you're getting higher defenses, and this is why I'm going to do a 1-week push video. The first 3 days are done, 4 more days to go, but that is going to be covered in a different video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will hopefully see you guys back tomorrow with the next Clash video. Until then, see ya, and bye-bye.